start with the lab then for Bridie. This is all of our Labradorite that we have in stock. I apologise for my squeaky chair. It's a little bit squeakier than I remembered. So starting at the top with the lab, these are beautiful gemstones in this pair, Bridie. We have some rings which are also kind of similar but slightly different design. There's another pair in round earrings which I'll show. They're over there on the set. So these ones have a really good flash. That is code KEGJ702. They are $135. Now, I'll just quickly mention for those of you who are watching who are regular customers, which I think all of you are, you're welcome to use your Nature's Magic loyalty rewards on these pieces. We're just showing things at full price as they will be online, but if you guys want to make a claim and want to use some points and get a discount, you are most welcome to, unless I mention specifically that an item is unable to be discounted. Most things are. So these little earrings are code 701. Love the round ones. They've got really good flash as well, and obviously make a beautiful set with that pendant, which I'll show later. They are also $130. I'll hold them all up to my face too after I've shown them in my hand, so then you can see the size up to the ear. I've also got beautiful faceted Labradorite in those ovals. And normally we have this design in lots of different gemstones, which we do have quite a few in stock in, I think, like citrine, amethyst, smoky, rose quartz, etc. We also tend to do this in a teardrop and a rectangle design. They've got quite a good solid setting on them. They're all $132. And code 785. Good freezing afternoon to you too, Jody. It is a bit freezing today, isn't it? I can't seem to get my house to warm up at the moment. It's just cold, very cold. All right, we also have these little petite dangles, which I think might be what you're after, Bridie. I've got these also in ovals and teardrops. The little squares are cute though. They're only $60. Code R2363. And they are the squares. I think R2363 is the same code for all of these. So just make sure you mention what shape if you do want to claim one of the little petite pairs. And welcome to those of you who are just joining. Feel free to say a hello. And sounds like it's snowing in New South Wales. I'm not surprised. There's been some very, very chilly weather around. These are very cute little blue flash, the little ovals. Deep blue, and they are also I think that's meant to be 2363 ovals, also 60, and then as I mentioned, we've also got the little teardrops as well. Just trying to see what color they are going to flash. A bit more pale blue on those ones, a little bit of green and a rainbow in that one. 2363 and LBD, D for drop. So that's what we have in those petites. There's another style which are fixed hook as well, which are also faceted. And we can offer you a pair of rubber stud backs for this style of earrings so they don't fall out of your ears. Not that they should, but occasionally just this style when they're lightweight and they're small like this. They do have nice long hooks, but they can sort of pop out a little bit if you haven't got them in securely. Got down to 16 overnight and will be 12 degrees Friday. Well, that's not even daytime temperatures in Melbourne, excuse you. So I think we're lucky to get, 12 degrees at the moment, 15 maybe. Down to 5, minus, I don't know, however cold it's been lately. -1, I think, was our coldest morning. Very, very cold. The boys have been loving seeing the frost in the morning, though. We've had quite a few foggy mornings too. KEGJ878 is 79. And then the other dark blue drops here are also 79 and KEGJ879. I'll hold these all up to my ears. The last pair of earrings I haven't shown are a gorgeous pair of carved flowers in these nice dangles with the fixed hooks attached to the little round cabochon on top. And your fridge doesn't even go that low. Yes, not where you are. Code 745 is 123, and they are really gorgeous. We have matching rings, I think in size 10 and 11 with the flowers. So you can always have a look at those after as well. Let's have a look at these gorgeous earrings. So I'll hold those flower ones up first. They look really lovely on. So they've got good flash on both earrings. Quite long, nice long dangles. They definitely look great if you've got short hair. The next ones that I showed before those were the little fixed hook dangles. So that's the drops. And then we also have the little ovals as well. They're quite a nice size. They are elegant. Then the petites, bridie. I think this is your size. This is the bridie size set. Little drop shape. They're very sweet. And then also there's the little ovals there too. Then we have also the little squares in the same size. The squares have a really nice flash on them. Then the larger size faceted ovals are those ones, and as you can see, they've got really beautiful flash too. So that was all but the last ones, which are the first ones that I showed. And these are the other really nice flashy drops with a bit of extra silver work around the setting. So we've got the teardrop style there, and the round ones. I'll just grab one of those. Now we do have some studs I'll show next as well. The bridie size takes us back from years ago. Yes. I think over the years we've got to know what our customers like here at Nature's Magic, so we should have collections with your names on them, knowing what size things you like, the sizes and the styles. There you go. So that is our earrings, and I'll show the little studs next. I'll put these back up. The secret's out, bridie. Yes, we definitely have a lot of wonderful customers who've supported us over the years. I actually realised it's actually, we're in our 10th, this will be our 10th year of business this year, which is crazy. 10 years ago, though, I was only, I actually had an Etsy shop, and I was selling handmade polymer clay and crystal talismans. And it definitely has evolved a lot since those days. Now, I haven't even spoken about Labradorite as a crystal. So for those of you who are watching, I think Labradorite has always been one of my favourite crystals for its energetic properties, namely its ability to create an auric shield of protection around us. For those of us who are a little more psychically aware or sensitive to other people's energy, Labradorite can really help to seal and protect your auric field from taking on other people's energy. I love that property about Labradorite. So earrings, great way to wear lab. Little studs, I love this design as well. Hello Marie, how are you? And Jody, look at all your hard work. Yes, it has paid off. It's been many years of dedication, that's for sure. And, you know, we're about to go through another evolution. I can feel it, like this next half of the year is going to be quite different, I think. 1194 is $70. And, you know, it's interesting because I was saying it on Saturday, but it's like I think a business is such an extension of you. And as you evolve as a person, like your business obviously evolves as well. And particularly in this type of business where you're working with something like crystals, which obviously are a tool for spiritual evolution, it only makes sense that evolution's a little more fast-tracked at times. So maybe since I got all that Moldavite in, I'm not sure. Anyway, KEGJ 1071 is $79. And it's also been beautiful to watch. I have to just say, like, the team that I've had over the years as well has also evolved, and watching people have their own little evolutions as they work here is quite beautiful as well. So got your beautiful faceted golden sapphire on today. Remember the one I dreamt of, and then I found it. Oh my gosh, I forgot all about that. That was so cool, wasn't it? That you actually dreamt that and then it appeared. Amazing. KEGJ 828, beautiful simple pair of lab studs. Really nice flash on those. They're $55. Look, they almost match my nails, don't they, those ones? Then we have another pair of faceted teardrops. This one has the post just at the top, so they sort of hang down. which means they'll keep that upright position. And welcome to those of you who've just joined us. Don't forget to share, you guys, and let me know if you've shared. If we get at least 5 shares, then I'll do a share draw today. So $57. This is KEGJ1060. You're welcome to share to your stories, to your feed, to a page, to a group, whatever works best for you, or wherever you think people are that would most likely want to see our live. Or you can even tag a couple of people in, and that will count as a share too. So KEGJ1039, another nice petite faceted studs, and they are $48 as well. Welcome to those of you who've just joined. We're doing a showcase of Labradorite at the moment. We also have purple anhydrite, spirit quartz, and fire quartz on the table just for a short live, little sneaky one. I think I'll be lucky to get through anything more than Labradorite at this rate, but that's okay. Now we've got 3 pairs of this same style, which is KEGJ931. These little ones are only $35, and we do have 3 pairs. They're all quite similar, but obviously each crystal is slightly different. So if you had a preference, I can pick one for you. Otherwise, it's just an intuitive pick. Now I'll turn these around so you can see the size of the stud. So that's the last pair that I just showed. They're really nice everyday wear size, and they were the $35 ones. And then we had the little teardrops. Just turn it around the right way. So a little teardrop, also a nice little petite size. Just try not to get too much reflection there. There you go. Then we had the larger size teardrop as well. So they would sort of hang down a little with their post at the top. So I'm just working my way backwards from what I showed the studs in that order. That was the beautiful round ones. They've got beautiful flash as well. So they were $55, code 828. And then the last 2 pairs, we have the, both have the detailed design. This is the faceted pair, beautiful blue glow on those. And then the cabochon pair, similar style. Could I see the round danglies with silver work around them again, please? Yes, sure. I'll just hold one up to my ear for you for now, and then I'll show them again in my hand. They're quite a pretty pair. That was the one. I'll show you the other one. This one just had the tag on it, so I'll try and keep that out the way. But they've both got really nice flash. So that's the pair bridie. I'll take my flash off as well just for a sec. You can see the nice colour in those too. So they, as I said, they do go well with that particular style. I know that's outside of your size range, but you might have. And it'd be nice if I could find a little matching pendant in the same design, wouldn't it? Haven't come across one, but you never know. Okay, so they were code 701 if you wanted to claim those. And I'm just quickly checking something. That's all good. Okay, so that was all of our beautiful earrings. We will go on with the rings next. I'll do the cab rings, and then we can do the faceted rings, and then I'll do pendants after that. So starting at the top, these at the back are all size 11 and maybe like 10.5 to 11. Then there's size, oh, actually, did I lie? I think that's size 10 and 11, sorry. These are size 9 and 9.5. These look, I think these are the size, oh, actually I think some things have been changed in their order a little. Generally speaking, there was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. I'm pretty sure that's roughly what it is. So we'll start at the top with the 11s. I'm starting with one of my favourite pieces, which is one of our boho collection. These are handcrafted pieces in Nepal. Super solid silver on these. They're quite heavy. I've got a beautiful kyanite ring on. I should take that off so I can actually show these. That is the boho ring. So I'll take flash off so you can see all the beautiful colours. You know, you've got a really nice quality lab when it really flashes from all angles in those different colours. So that one was size 11, code 2771. and it's $3.25. Really nice quality piece there. And we also have another size 11. Have a think, no problems at all. You can always find them online at another time. And this was the other size 11 that we have, which is a fairly new arrival actually. Also, this one has beautiful color and flash. I'll try and show these with and without the flash, because the flash obviously brings out the brightness of the colors, but sometimes you miss the subtlety of color when you've got too much light with some labradorite. That's $2.89, code PRGJ435. It has a really nice shaped setting on it as well. And we do try and be as size inclusive as possible with our rings. Wherever possible, I get up to size 12 in rings, but depending on the supplier, unfortunately, I find a lot of suppliers only really stock like a 6 to 9 range, and 10 and above does not seem to be something that people regularly offer. So I always ask if I can to get the larger sizes in. This is also another favorite piece of mine. If only it fitted me, it would not still be here. It's got a hammered band, and it is a stunning statement size piece. Amazing blue flash. That's a 10.75 and 345, code 982. It's just got the most amazing color. What size is the triple ring? That one there will probably be a size 7.5, I think, Diane. I'll get to that one. I'll just work my way through the rings. Next is a beautiful purple labradorite. So I think there's, oh yes, this side is where all the flash is. I love when you get that kind of gold through pink through purple colors in lab. So this one is another big statement ring, really nice flash and color. And as I said, that was also a size 10, 328. So these are a little more, but they are quite big rings and really nice quality stones. So KRGJ 1001, 328. The next size down we're going to is size 9. I do also have a couple of beautiful purples in the 9. This is another gorgeous purple labradorite. Purple labradorite does have slightly different properties to the blues. I find the purple and pink has a really gentle and opening kind of energy, connecting that heart and crown chakra, calls divine love into the heart. Purple lab also is really helpful for opening up intuitive ability and that connection to the divine, and offering protection while you are like when you're in that state of spiritual guidance or channeling. It really helps to protect your energy field, especially from other people's energy as well. And then the golden colors also bring in that sense of confidence and a positive energy as well. So you've got the like crown, heart, and almost down to sacral chakra. You almost get the orangey golds in this one. PRGJ 284 is a 9.5, and that one is 190. I love the colors in that piece. So yeah, there's lots of different colors that you get in lab, but often purple is one of those rarer colors that a lot of people tend to seek out. And I certainly always keep my eye out for nice purple and violet flash labradorite. Next one's also got a bit of claim, please. Jody, can I just confirm, was that the size 9, the pink purple lab that you'd like to claim? I love that one. It's got a really nice setting on it too. It's got one of those snug fit settings. I will just say it's 9, but it does have it's 9.5. That's what I was going to say. It does feel a little big for a 9, so 9.5. I'm assuming that's the one you wanted to claim, Jody. Thank you. The next size was a 10. So this one just got a little bit confused. That one's a pink and gold labradorite. And gosh, I love those colors. That's got a bit of extra sparkle to it and almost like a bit of a rainbow inside the top there. Just show it from both angles so you can see. It's beautiful flash, being eyed off for a while. Oh, good timing to grab it. And that's a stunner as well. That one is PRGJ 285, size 10 and 220. Again, that's got a beautiful setting on it, nice and flat on the hand. Should have bought it when it was on sale. You can always use one of your loyalty vouchers on that one, Jody, if you want to. Just if you want, we can either do that on your behalf, or you can go into your own points and have a look at what you want to redeem. Normally, I suggest not redeeming vouchers until you want to make a purchase, because the vouchers actually expire after a month. However, your points don't expire, so you can just claim vouchers when you actually want to use them. I'll just put that one aside for you. So yeah, we can either do it on your behalf and just find out what your best discount would be with the points that you have, or you guys can just send us through the code if we're doing it as a live sale. Or if you want to, Jody, you can also check it out directly on the website. Up to you. So just let us know if you are going to check out direct, and then I can just not worry about sending you the invoice. All good. Okay, so we'll keep going with more size 9s. And welcome to our new viewers as well. Just so everyone knows, we are showcasing Labradorite at the moment. I'm just working my way through the rings by size. We have cabochons, we have faceted, all beautiful quality. There's a few freeforms available too. Over here I've got more crystals, which are the spirit quartz, purple anhydrite, and fire quartz. I'm a little limited by time today because I have to go pick up my son from school, but I'll be finishing up maybe no later than 2:45. But I'll get through as much as I can, and you can watch this as a replay on YouTube. We'll be chopping the videos down to sections by crystal, and from now on and in the future, you'll be able to also find those videos embedded in the collections on our website. So hopefully that helps people's shopping experience to be able to have a look at pieces shown on like a live experience, but you can easily find replays then. I'm loving the purple and rainbow flash in that one. That is code 2743, size 10 and 350. It kind of matches the pendant that I have on, which I'll quickly show. Also has those beautiful purple and different colored flash. I'll put that one back on the table for now to show after. And that was code 2743 for 350. That has the hammered band, but a simple style setting. It is quite a big ring on the hand. The flash kind of seems to flash more on some angles than others, which you do find that with Labradorite sometimes. Depending on which way you wear that ring, you might get more flash on one angle as well. Welcome to Christy Lee and Kim. I can just see you in the background there. Feel free to share the live, you guys, and let us know. I don't think I've had too many people mention that they've shared our live. If we get 5 shares, I'm happy to do a share prize by the end. If you have made a purchase, either if you make a purchase today or even this weekend, we can then ship off the share prize to you, but it would need to be claimed within the week if you haven't made a purchase today. So that is another really stunning flashy piece. I'm turning my flash off so you can see all the colors in this one. It's got a purpley bronze and green, gold, blue, loads of different colors in that statement ring. Didn't realize a live was going on. I know, it's a bit of a sneaky one. Well, those of you who've signed up to get our live show replays to your inbox, we did pop a little note on the replay that we'd be going live today. And from now on, you'll notice Tuesdays I'm going to aim to do lives around lunchtime, 1 o'clock-ish. Just a short one. And yeah, also we'll be doing our regular Saturdays too. So code 989 is 9.75 and 232. We are also going to be doing a happy hour flash sale again on Thursday, but we've decided we're going to change the time to be 7 till 10 instead of 8 till 10. So keep an eye out on our socials on Thursday. In the afternoon, we'll reveal what collections will be 20% off just for those 3 hours. And if you're signed up to receive promotional emails from us, you'll also receive a email at 7, which will give you the links direct to the happy hour collection as well as whatever collections are on sale. So you can always manage your preferences with our emails. We did send an email out not long ago. Just make sure you are signed up to receive promotional emails if you want to be notified about the happy hour sales or other promotions and discounts we might run. So that's 189 and code 1003. That's a 9.75. Beautiful blue flash. I love the round on that one. Shared just woke up from night shift. Oh, surprise. Hello. I hope you had a beautiful sleep. Such a good, I don't know, I can't remember where you're based, Glenda, but it's such a cold and overcast day here in Melbourne. So it's a good bed day. But I hope you had a nice sleep. I'll just be one sec. Okay, so we've done the 10s and the 9s. We'll do the size 8s next in lab. We've got mainly really big pieces, I've realised, in the 9s and the 10s. If you're after a more petite size, you'll have to go into the smaller size rings by the looks of it. Or our faceted collection also have some smaller stone sizes. So we've got lots of nice statement pieces at the moment in the cabs. This is another really pretty ring. Lots of nice coloured flash greens and blues. And that is 190, code 2738. That is a size 9. I don't know why I've put that on my other finger, but that is definitely a 9. And we'll keep moving. 14 degrees here in Shell Harbour. Oh, how lucky are you? It's a lovely toasty, maybe 10 degrees here in Melbourne. Not very warm. Okay, here's another size 9. This one's an interesting one. I always it makes me think of like seeing a sunset over some hills and with like the ocean or some sort of reflection on water. I always see that as a little landscape piece, that one. And I do love that about crystals. Sometimes, everyone sees different things. You can see the flash quite strongly when the light's on. That is 176, code 983, and a size 9. And then we have another very flashy piece next. I love this ring too. I can't believe this one's still sitting here. It's really golden. I'll turn the camera flash off, I should say. That's also got really pretty colours. Lots of greens and golds. Hammered band. And that is a size 9. Sits nice and flat. 228, and that is 8.75, code 987. Very pretty piece. Okay, so Glenda, I'll add your name to the share prize. If anyone else wants to share, just let me know and we can add your name to the share prize list as well. Are the kids away? Yeah, they're at daycare and school. They are away. Daytime is my quiet time. My work is my break, it feels like. Another gorgeous piece with the darker blue and teal blue flash. Nice simple setting on that one. That's a size 9, 2751 and 185. I shouldn't say it's 21 degrees here, but we got as low as 6. Oh, wow. Hubby's had ice on the windscreen this morning. That is freezing. That is very cold, isn't it? We've had quite a few of those frosty mornings here lately. So next we're going down to size 7.5. This is a very, very dark blue flash. This is without the flash. You can see just how dark a lab that one is. It's almost like until you get the light on it and then you get the most beautiful blue. It's quite a see-through piece as well. You can actually get this interesting kind of shimmer on it. But I've seen this called like a black Labradorite before because it really does look so dark, but then you get that surprise of blue when the light hits it. That's got a hammered setting as well, 230, code 553. Your boys are on school holidays. Oh, our school holidays just ended last week. So, yeah, first week back at school this week. And little Aaron has kinder so that I can actually work. Otherwise, I wouldn't get anything done. Now, this is actually Spectralite. You can see it's got the most beautiful rainbow spectrum of colours all the way through. And you get flash on all angles on that piece. I was showing that without the flash as well. I don't have the best light to show you this one without flash. But you can see it's got a really pretty gold and blue. But then when you get bright light, you get more of those colours coming through that one. So that is 175 and code is 2748, size 8. Yeah, love that one too. I just get so obsessed with Labradorite. We've had so many amazing pieces of lab over the years. I always get a little bit lost in Labradorite land when I have to pick stock, because it just really opens up it takes me to another place, definitely. So this is the triple ring you were asking about before, Diane. I adore that design. It's part of our boho collection. We have this design, we might have it still in moonstone. We can get it in other stones, and we've got a few of those triple stone designs in a couple of rings. These are all handmade, and they're all beautiful high-grade stones. $225 and code R4078-LB. Definitely a cold snap traveling up the coast. Yeah, I saw that. Definitely feeling it all around, aren't we? And next one is another really beautiful high-quality flash lab. Again, I'll show that without the flash as well, so you can sort of see the different colours. I'm kind of getting, there we go. Got to get the right spot for the natural light to show colours. That again was a size 8. I have this design in a 6 and maybe 7 as well, but with different shaped stones. So 2746 is 180. Really nice high grade flash on those. Now the next couple are our most petite rings in all of our cabs. We can also get these in other sizes as well. Just a really nice simple little ring, $85, and that's a 7.5, code 274. Might just pop that on. Might actually fit 7, I would say. That fits comfortably as a 7. And we have 2 of that design. They were both marked as a 7.5, but I'm wondering if one might be a 7, and I think this is 7.5 actually. I think the first one's a 7. We might have to actually adjust that. Michelle, yeah. Can I pass this to you? We'll just change that one to a size 7. I'm not sure. It's got 7.5, but I'm not sure if I did change that or if we...
Yeah, because that was a funny...
That's the one we checked. So I think it still is 7. I think that one I said was 7 is... I think we did update it already. But anyway. So that was the 7.5. 274 for 85. And we also have... this is the other one of those beautiful flash rings. I think that is a 7 as well. Yes, it is. 2745. Beautiful shimmer in that one as well. 180, so that's size 7. It's like a little portal, that piece. Love it. And there's another one in size 6 that's the teardrop there that you can see. This would actually look really lovely as part of a set with that pendant and those earrings. All have very similar colour and slightly different but similar bit of a silver setting on those. This is our last size 7 to show in lab. This one also has a rainbow flash from the purple through to the gold into the blues. It's a bit of a darker coloured lab and does sit really comfortably on the hand, that one. Hey Michelle, how are you? I can see a few people popping in and out today. We don't often do midweek lives, but we will be hopefully doing one when I can each week on a Tuesday. So 155, code 279, size 7. Oh, excuse me. I think it's a bit cold in here. My body likes to sneeze when I'm cold. All right, another one is the teardrop. This has got lots of different colours and similar setting to the ovals I showed before. This is a size 6, code 2744 and 160. Such a pretty little ring. So as I mentioned earlier, we do try and be as size inclusive as possible with our rings. Where possible, I will get rings outside of the usual 7 to 9 range so that we have sometimes from a size 4, but usually I'll try and get 5s if available. If not, 6s is our smallest size in the lab. Not a lot of suppliers do smaller than 5. This is another beautiful size 6, code 560. is 140. Picking up the big kid. They finish early on a Tuesday. Little kid gets back from camp tomorrow. Oh, wow. Oh, hi, Kim. How are you? Yes, we're doing a sneaky Tuesday live, showing off our flashy lab. For those of you who have joined who are regulars, as you probably already know, you are welcome to use your discount codes on any of these pieces. So that is all of our cab rings that we've just done. And I think I might just move on to the cab pendants, and then I'll go do the faceted rings and faceted pendants next. So this is the last of the purple lab pieces that I have available. It does have a beautiful, it almost looks like a bit of an eye in there. This one is code 3504. And I had that one on before, so I've taken the tag off. That was $265. So as you can see, the flash is kind of, it's very specific about the angle that it wants to flash on, but when it does flash, and it does flash on an angle that should be what you can see on your chest. So $265, code 3504. The rest of our lab is kind of mixed colors. So you'll have combo pieces like this one with the gold and the blue. That's 128, code KPGJ1547. So Labradorite is a really fabulous stone to work with during times of transformation and change. I always get really strong dragonfly energy with Labradorite. I think it's that iridescence of the glow that reminds me of like a dragonfly's wings. And as you would probably know, dragonflies move rather quickly, and I feel like it's a bit like lab. It has that flash that flashes really quickly, and it can also give us flashes of insight and intuition, helping us to, or guiding us rather, along our path for what our next move might be, or also helping us to manifest opportunities on our path. It can be called a stone of magic as well. $195 for this gorgeous blue flash, code KPGJ2366. I love the midi ring size 3 to 4. I'm more partial to these plain silver though for these. Yeah, I know the style you mean. Like the nice little fine band rings look really cute in that design. I'll probably keep an eye out for more of those style little rings, because I haven't come across a lot through my current suppliers, because they're obviously more gemstone jewelry, but I definitely keep an eye out. I think I've noticed there's, you know, more people liking fine styles at the moment. So yeah, we'll keep that in mind when we restock. 118, 1553 for the marquee shape. I'll show all of these on after I've shown them in my hand. And next one is marquee cab with the 2 little facets down the bottom, which is quite cute. It's an interesting design. That's code KPGJ2057 and 140. I may as well just show them. Actually, I might just turn around to show the first 5, and then I'll do the next 5 once I've shown them in my hand. So first was the purple lab, which depending on the angle that I'm showing this one, you'll get the flash in different lights. I'm sitting down, so I don't know if that's the best, but you get the idea. It actually matches in with the red of my top. So that one was the code 3504 for the purple flash, purple gold. The next one is the blue flash. Let me just set that up. This one was the second one I showed, code 1547. You have the same top. Oh, look at that. We're twinsies through the screen. That one is really pretty with flash. It does have a really strong flash, no matter the angle. And just one sec. Next one is our beautiful deep blue oval. It is a nice colour, isn't it? I like that colour too. Kind of earthy. That's also got the really nice strong blue flash. Watch the replay, boys, here. All good, Michelle. We're also going to have all of these videos up on YouTube, so you can just go to the lab section, go scan to the timestamp for rings, pendants, earrings, and you can just choose to watch by stone then. You can watch the whole replay whenever, obviously, on Facebook as well, but on YouTube we're going to section them down into smaller videos. So that's the blue marquee piece. Again, depending on where the light's coming from with the lab, you'll get the flash in different places. And the last one I showed, so that was 1553, sorry. The next one I'm popping on is 2057. Thanks, Michelle. Have a beautiful rest of your day. That's got really lovely flash too. Love the two little faceted bits down the bottom there. It gives for a bit of a different style. Okay, so I'll show you the next few. So going down to the marquee at the bottom, that's also got amazing colour. So unusual, all the different colours you can get with Lab. That one's got the gold and blue, code 3511 for $135. That's a very good price too. I love the fieriness of that one. And this looks like it's got a nice rainbow that's just needs me to get it on the right angle to show. There we go. Wow, look at that one. Really nice rainbow of colour through there. And that one is 3500 for $150. Well, this one's got rainbows on one angle, and then you've got really amazing golden flash. Might just turn my flash off for that one. See some more colour. Like I've mentioned before, depending on the light, you'll get all sorts of different colours showing through different Lab pieces. I feel like that would be a really nice match with that ring. Look at that. They would match beautifully together. So that ring was the 8.75, code 987, and this is 3501 for $125. They've both got such beautiful gold through them. And the golden Lab, as I said, it's really got a strong solar plexus energy. It really helps with I feel like it really helps to protect the solar plexus energy from other people's negative comments. I don't know why, that's just coming through strongly. But the gold's like, because Labradorite has that ability to seal our energy and protect our energy. It's like, I just got the saying, like water off a duck's back. So that feeling of things just kind of not able to penetrate you energetically. Because, you know, sometimes people can say things and those words can really cut and really, you know, dig deep sometimes. And I feel like the Lab kind of offers us that bit of deflection of that kind of energy. So KPGJ2367, that's another gorgeous golden piece. I love that one too. $200. That's so pretty. It's got like the little bit of pink in the middle, which is a bit of the heart energy, and then you've got like the indigo blue. I think Lab in general has that ability to deflect other people's energy, but the gold is what I was talking about, particularly about like negative comments about things that might affect our sense of self-confidence or self-esteem, because that's our seat of, the solar plexus, sorry, is our seat of our personal power. So I feel like the gold would be specifically protective for that area. But yeah, that would go for like most gold, gold Lab, and also gold sheen obsidian is another good one to help with that kind of deflection of energy. So yeah, acts as a bit of a shield. And this one also has the gold through there as well, a bit of the beautiful indigo purples and blues. They all have such a unique colour to them, don't they? So 150, code 1545, and that's also quite a stunning colour. Oh, I just got a message about Alex. Hang on. Oh, he got bitten by a bull ant. That sucks. Poor little Alex. Oh, I always get notified when he's attended the sick bay, and I'm just like, what? Oh, he's all right. He's gone back to class apparently, but that hurts. Cheeky bull ant. Okay, I'm going to show these pieces on. These are all beautiful flash. Yeah, I know. Poor little guy. That's no fun, is it? So that was the marquee. Amazing colour on this one. The blue and the golden flash. I'll sort of turn around a bit where we can get the light on these as well. Yeah, I remember getting bitten by a green ant before once as well, and they also really, really hurt. But yeah, bull ants, that was just bad luck that happened. Oh, he'll get a big cuddle when he gets home. That's the rainbow, very dark rainbow flash. It's very mysterious, that piece, isn't it? I like that one too. Next was one of the golden ones, the one that I said matched the ring. I'll show them together. So that was the pretty golden. It's almost got reds through it too, that one. And then the ring, they are a beautiful match together. If anyone wants a nice set. Yeah, he attended the sick bay, and they put some ice on it. I don't know if they would put cream on it because in case he had a reaction. But yeah, they've put some ice on it. And they have these little, what they call magic squares. I think they're just like water on a little bit of tissue, but they help put magic squares on hurts there, and hopefully that'll help magic it away. That is beautiful, that one too. The red and the golds. Hey, Gaynor, how are you? It's so freezing cold, right? I know. Just showing our last couple of beautiful Labradorite pendants in the cabochons, and then we'll go and show the faceted section. Aren't they beautiful? Wow, that's got so much nice flash. See, and Lab just comes in so many different colours, and dare I say how many pieces of Lab are in my jewellery collection? I think it's like that though, you know, you've got different colours and they've got all different energies, so it can be easy to have a little collection of Labradorite. Okay. All right, so we are going to show the, do you guys want me to do the faceted jewellery next, or I might actually do the crystals next of the Lab because we don't have a lot of them, just sort of break it up a little bit. And just looking at the time, I reckon I'll probably only end up doing Labradorite today because it's always hard to estimate how much time and how long things are going to take. So anyway, I'll do the crystals next. And then we can, whatever I don't show today will be on the table for Saturday. So we'll leave the fire quartz and spirit quartz and purple anhydrite, and we'll have some other collections that will make their way onto the table too. So this beautiful generator is the last generator we have in Labradorite. It's got really nice coloured flash on this particular side. The other sides don't have as much flash because of the nature of Lab only flashing from certain angles, but that side is quite pretty with its flash. That is $34. LSG6 is the code. And welcome to those of you who are just joining us. Just so you guys know, all of these items are on our website, so you're welcome to make a purchase direct online. Just take note of the item code, and you can always search by the code for an easy way to find things, or you can find our entire Labradorite collection by searching our collections online. Our beautiful freeforms, all of these have spectacular flash. I love the half of this one, the goldy orange and the blue. Again, each of these pieces will flash most from one particular face. That's really normal for Labradorite. You can see the back does have flash from a different angle, but obviously not the angle it will be displayed on. That is $247 LBF 4. It's quite a solid big piece of Labradorite there. And that displays really nicely with its flash. All of these pieces do. Again, depending on the angle, you'll get lots of different colours showing. So another property of Labradorite is its ability to help balance our left and right hemisphere of the brain, so our intellect with our intuition, or our more rational side with our more creative side. It can really help the two sides connect. So how I could sort of phrase this in a practical way is, it's like when you get intuition, it's a feeling or a sense or a feeling of an inner knowing of something that we know, but we don't know how we know it. The Labradorite could help bring clarity to putting that intuition into a more rational kind of thought form, or helping it to kind of be processed in a way that's a bit more articulate in our mind. So it can be a really good one to work with to help bring that clarity to your intuition and to help with that psychic development and being able to really understand what it is that you're receiving in terms of guidance or messages. So LBF 6 is 118. So labs are a really great one to place in your home, particularly in a space where, perhaps if you've got a space that you do any sort of healing or magical type work for that energetic protection. But also I love keeping lab near the front of my home, also just for my protection of my space. Our home's like an extension of our own energy. So much like Labradorite shields our auric field, you can also to shield your home as well. So kind of extending that energy bubble out into your broader area. This one does have lots of pretty colour. I'm just showing with and without flash so you can see the different angles of that one. That is 112 LBF 5. And I can see a few people watching who maybe haven't joined our live before. So just in case you're watching and you are new, if you want to claim something while I'm showing the pieces live, you're very welcome to. Just make sure you send your email address through to our page so that we can send you an invoice once the live has ended. And you've got up to 3 days to pay, although we do ask that payments are made as soon as possible. And as I said, you can also just take note of the things that you love and find them online in your own time as well. This has got a really interesting sheen on it. Look at that. Lots of golds and different colours. I'm going to take my flash off for this one because you can actually see the colour a lot better. This looks beautiful in natural light. I popped a picture of this piece up on our socials because it does flash so many pretty colours. That is 137, code LBFR2. The place that I got off you last year is, the piece of lab that you got is on your prayer table. That's a beautiful place to put some nice lab. So the last of the big freeforms that we have is this gorgeous blue one. This is all blue. Beautiful colour. It kind of reminds me of like a butterfly wing, like one of those beautiful Ulysses butterflies when you get that bright blue. It does have a bit of that pretty gold glittery sheen through it as well. And that one is 198 LBF 1. Quite a solid piece. And like with all the other pieces, it's just got the one main face that has the really good flash and colour. Okay, so that is all of our freeforms. We do have a few smaller crystals in lab as well. You might notice on the table. So we have a few of these gorgeous little semi-polished pieces which are raw on the back, and they're all $18 each. So this will be piece number 1. Now, if you're buying these on the website, it is just an intuitive pick. So all of them have beautiful flash and colour. It just depends on the piece that you get. So that's the piece number 2. So they're all 18. Piece number 3. So if you're wanting to claim this in the live, just tell me which piece number that you're wanting to claim. Sometimes you can still see a bit of the beautiful flash and colour through the raw side. This is piece number 4. And we've only got a few palmstones left in Labradorite. These are the blue flash palms. I think I found one extra purple palm, which I thought we'd sold out of. This is $12, code 70A. And the rest of our palms are just up over here. So one of our bigger palms, the ones that are still here, they've got a bit of flash, but I think all the best ones got snapped up the other week in the live when I showed them. This is $24. There's some nice blue in that one. That is 150D. Oh, here's one of the purples, I think. It's got a bit of purple in that one. Nice rainbow flecks all through. And some gold flash in that one as well. So that one is PBLB medium for $24. Oh, and the purple's actually flashing on this side. I could just see that when I put it down on the table. I knew it had some purple in there. That's more of a golden lab. That's quite pretty. That one's only $20. And last one is another purpley blue colour. Interesting colour, that one. And that is $18. That's another sort of purple one. That's a small size for $18. So we'll go on to the faceted Labradorite jewellery next. Oh, I do have a few cabochons down the bottom, I forgot. I'll show those and then we'll do the rest of the lab jewellery, and that will probably be me done for the day because I don't think I'll get through any more than that. Oh, that's a pretty cab. That's got the fiery red and orange, a little bit of a green through there too. Welcome to our new viewers as well. This is $15, code 11C. That would make a beautiful pendant or wrap for someone who does a bit of macrame or other type of gemstone craft. It's another orangey red flash cab, also 15. That's 211D. Couple of ovals as well. That's got some interesting striations through it. Blue flash. That's $15, 11F. And the last little cab is this one, which is more blue. It's a bit of an inconsistent flash through it though. And that one is $15, 11E. All of those cabs, I'm actually going to mark them down to be half price. So if anyone wants to grab one of those in the live, they'll be half price. If you find them online, they'll also be half price. So I will move on to the pendants next for the lab, and then we'll do the rings. This has got to be one of my favourite out of all of the faceted lab pieces. Got so much good colour and flash. Has an interesting hammered setting on it as well. That one is 3514 and 215. Looks really nice on that piece. And this is another really pretty one, again with a nice faceted style stone in it. And that's got a simple plain setting. So code is PPGJ391. That one's $250. Another good size piece. And then I love this style setting. It's really pretty detailed silver work. Nice blue flash of the stone. I'll show all these pieces on in a minute as well. That's 200 and KPGJ3519. Another one with an interesting silver setting, bit of an oxidized silver setting on this one. Creates a nice kind of depth in the setting as well. That one is 170 and KPGJ3516. Got the pretty green and blue flash. Moving up to the next row, this one's a little bigger, also has a really nice colour and flash. 3517 for 110. And pretty filigree style setting. We actually have this design in a number of different stones. I think we've got it in black onyx, blue topaz, amethyst, rose quartz, possibly citrine and smoky quartz. There's lots of different stones we do this style in. That is G2176-LB, and that one's 110. Nice simple design on that one. I feel like that would look really pretty as a pair of earrings too. Next we have our most petite style little pendants, little drop pendants. I have this size in oval. They're $45, code G2126 LBT. Now this style actually can look really pretty on one of our Labradorite microbeads if you just want like a nice little feature to flash off the microbead necklace. I didn't actually show the microbeads just yet, but I will at the end, and I'll just remind myself to show one of those on them. We also have a slightly larger style, which also would work well on those lovely microbeads. J2125 is $79. Hey there to our viewers who've just popped in. We're just doing a sneaky little midweek live, just showing Labradorite. I don't think I'll have time for anything else. We've already done the cabs, the crystals. I'm just doing the faceted lab now. And you'll be able to watch a replay of this on our YouTube channel, where we're going to be popping up videos of each of our crystal collections and time stamping rings, pendants, earrings and crystals, so you can easily find a video of any pieces that you're looking at purchasing. So G2126 is 45. That's a pretty gold little piece. We've got 2 of those available as well. So that is all of the pendants. I'll just show those on, and I'll start at the beginning with the big beautiful teardrop lab. Just bring this up a little. There you can get the right light for these. As you can see, that does have a really nice flash on all angles. And that code was 3514. Next was the large oval, which I'm just going to turn this to some slightly better light. Depending on the lighting with lab, you can get flash when the light hits different angles. And depending on like where it sits on you or what sort of chain you wear, some pieces, oh there you go, it might flash better a little lower down or higher up depending on what the piece is. So sometimes it's just about finding the right length of a necklace for lab too. So that one was code 391. And then this was one of the more detailed silver settings. That one's quite pretty. Also has nice blue flash. That was 3519. And we've got the little teardrop. It's got very nice greeny blue flash depending on the angle the light hits it. It's got the oxidized silver setting, makes it stand out. And that was 3516. Next one is 3517. So that's also got really nice flash too. I am going to change my collar for the smaller ones to, so that was a 4mm collar that I was wearing that we have on our website. Changing over to the 2mm for the smaller pieces because this does have a more petite size bail. It wouldn't fit the 4mm collar. So that's the one with the filigree design, which looks quite pretty around that piece. Then we also had the slightly more simple design with just this little teardrop, which you can wear. I'll show the micro beads on next with this. So that's the medium-sized petite one. Let me grab the micro bead. So just before, when I was showing the very petite ones, I'll show that on our finer of the 2 micro bead necklaces. So the micro beads can be worn just on their own, or they actually do look gorgeous with just like a simple little petite pendant. That's the finer of the 2 labs, and it's a little bit paler. And then the darker one, so the one I'm wearing I think is a 1.5 or 2mm. Let me just double check the size. I'll double check the size of this one because, yeah, so 2mm is the finer one, and then this is a 2.5mm. Sorry, 2.5. It's a little darker and just a little thicker. You can see the difference of the 2 there. They're super sparkly in person, so they do look lovely just for a really nice, subtle and simple way to wear your gems. They do also look great as an alternative to a plain silver necklace. So I'll just put the finer one with the more petite style little drop. You can see that looks really nice. Just have just one little feature. Makes that little feature stand out. And then the other style that we have was the slightly larger micro bead with a slightly larger faceted teardrop. So we only really have these really petite pendants as faceted lab. I've sold out of little cabs at the moment. But for those of you who are watching now, you can always rewatch our replay to see the other designs that we have, or you can always check out the website too. So that is our faceted micro beads. The prices on those, the smaller one was $64 and the larger one was $72. And if you purchased a micro bead necklace with a pendant, you'll get 10% off your neckwear. That goes for any of our chains. We always give a little discount when you purchase them together. All right, we'll go on to the rings next for the faceted lab, and then I'll probably just finish up by showing the bracelets. I just realized I forgot to show the beautiful Labradorite pendant that was on the stand. I'll have to show that one at the end. Okay, so actually I'll show it now because I did forget. So I had this set up as a set. Even though they are slightly different settings, they work well together, especially when there's a little more distance between them. I did want to show them as a set together around my neck too. So that one, as you can see, has amazing flash. Even with the flash off, you can see how many pretty colors that one shows. And that is 3502 for $190. I'll show that on whilst holding up the earrings, and I'll pop on one of the rings that I had suggested as a match. Excuse me. Okay. So this was the pendant, and that was the style of ring that went really nicely with that pendant. So that was a size 7. We also had a size 8 in that same design. And the earrings as well. See, they go really nicely together as a set. So we had a similar set together for Moonstone that I showed the other day as well. But it is nice to get that similar kind of colour and to get the matching rings and pendant and earrings all together. All right, we'll go on to the rings now for the faceted lab. Excuse me. So in the sizes that you can see here, we have our smallest size is a 6, going up to 7s, 8s, 9s, and then 10s and 11s at the back there. So I'll start with our smaller sizings first. So that's, and all of these are faceted. Most of these designs, there's probably about a half of ones which are unique pieces and ones which are designs that we can get in a range of sizes and even gemstones. So I'll mention as we go if there's pieces that we can get in different sizes. So we can take down orders for different sizes. I will be seeing my supplier probably in the next few weeks. So more than happy to see if we can fulfill that order request for you. So KRGJ 2718 is $175. Very pretty stone in that one. And next is really sweet little design in the lab. We've got this design in Moonstone as well. I think this could be worn as like a midi style ring if you wanted to, if you wanted to get a smaller size, or it can be worn on its own just as a really nice simple fine band design. Surprise! Hi Sage. Yeah, I'm just popping on because we're trying to get through a lot of collections to record for our YouTube before we pack down, or as we're packing down. I'm trying to just pop on for an extra little midweek live, but I'll probably only be able to stay on for another 20 minutes or so because I've got to go pick up my son. Anyway, $50 for the little size 6, code R3800LB. We can get this one in a range of sizes. I do also have it in a size 9. There's 2 size 9s available there, and they're the same price of $50. Then the next one is a 7. So we only had the 1 or 2 size 6s, sorry. So size 7 also has a very pretty flash. A lot of our faceted ones are more the greeny blue colour range, which is Lab's kind of most known colour, isn't it? I don't think I've ever seen a purple faceted Lab, to be honest. $135, code 2719. Love the detail around that setting. And we also have another interesting size 7. Now, I also believe I can get this in different sizes. Very beautiful stone in this. I'll turn my flash off for a sec. Interesting style setting as well. It's got a bit of a textured silver setting on the band. And it actually does sit nice and flat on the hand as well. So a bit of a unique style there. And the next one is moving up to size 7.5. So all of these sizes, I think most of these designs actually we can get in other sizes, but I've only got what's here at the moment. That's a very pretty stone. Got lots of nice sparkle as well as the colourful flash. Just turning my flash off for a sec so you can see the colour. Very pretty blues all through that lab. I love when you get that sort of teal and blue flash together. So this one, oh, it says 7.5. Why am I putting it on that finger? There we go. That's actually almost the same colour as my nails. These are really interesting designs in the setting. That actually kind of matches this style setting in the pendant. So I could get this design again, most likely in an oval. Don't know if I could guarantee the same coloured stone, but you can probably get this setting and design in other sizes. That's $245. Code is 2720. Really nice quality piece. So I've noticed we've got a few people who've jumped on our live who are possibly new people here. So welcome if you are new and watching. Feel free to say hi. And also we do have live shows every Saturday from 1:30. And at the moment we are showcasing all of our collections as we're packing down our showroom. Did I just say before I'd never seen a purple faceted? Are these not purple, or is that just the way that my camera is reflecting? That looked kind of purple to me. Sorry, distracted myself with the flash of a lab. Not hard to do. That's definitely got some purple in it. How interesting. I must have called that one in after not seeing it. I can now see it. And now they look different colours with no flash. They are amazing. They're like gold and then blue. All different colours. What a beautiful ring. That is a size 8. We can definitely get this design in different sizes and in different stones. That is code R3815 Lab. And it's 132. Absolutely adore the lab pen I bought from you. Wearing it today. You did buy some nice lab. I remember that. I also have a slight obsession with Labradorite. It was one of the very first pieces of crystal jewellery that I ever bought, and I bought it when I was probably about, I think I found it at a market when I was about 18, and I still have it. It's probably a piece that I wore almost every day when I was, as I said, probably from when I was about 18 to 21. I think it did a lot of work with me, and yeah, it's still a piece that I haven't worn for a long time. I've probably moved on from it, to be honest, but because it was one of my first pieces, I've never kind of moved it on. But yeah, Labradorite's always a great one to work with for your personal transformation and spiritual evolution. So size 9, R3800 LB, $50. We do have 2 of that particular style in size 9, so we'll call this one A with a slightly more green stone. I think the other one is a little more blue. Just got, obviously each piece is a little unique. Can't see the flash as much on that one. Oh, there you go. It's also green. It's got a slightly different angle that it's flashing from. Next one. Now, these are a beautiful flat cut style, and they sit nice and flush against your hand as well. But the facets really catch that light from different angles so that you can get more of the colour of the lab flashing, which is really nice. So that one is code KRGJ2725, and that one was $80. So welcoming those who are kind of popping in and out. I think there's a few people who I can see who are new watchers potentially. So welcome if you are. Feel free to just enjoy watching, or if you feel like saying a hello, love to hear from some new people as well. This is another new design that we have with very sweet, love the little extra marquee in garnet in these. We have this with like a citrine and peridot, I think rose quartz and garnet as well. and it's been a popular design. So size 9 looks really pretty on, just a bit of a different style to what our other pieces are. That one is code R3806. We can get this in different sizes if you're loving that style. That one's 110. So if you look on our website and look up that code R3806, you'll be able to see the different stone combinations that we do. And we can get each of those in pretty much size 7 to 11 usually, just depending on what's available. Next is a beautiful size 11 in the blue Faceted Lab. And that one's 145, size 9, code KRGJ1125. And next one is quite a statement size faceted piece, also with beautiful blue flash. Really nice solid design and setting. Also sits really nice and flat on the hand. Quite a long oval, beautiful colour of the stone. That is PRGJ116, size 9 and 195. Beautiful colour. So next we're going up to size 10. I think we've got a couple in 10 and a couple in 11. And then that will pretty much bring me to time, I think. I'll be lucky to just be getting through the lab today, I think. It's quite a big collection that we have of Labradorite. So this is another really pretty new design that we have. Again, we might have this in some other stones available. If you search the code on our website, you will see what other stones we have. R3787 is the style code, and again, we can get that in other sizes. We've just got the one in the size 10 at the moment. So that was 123. Next design is probably one of my favorites, which is the dragonfly. And I was talking about before how I really love the energy of lab. Kind of reminds me of dragonfly energy in that it's really a stone of transformation, and it's also helps us to, I feel like the flashes of color that you get and the light really kind of help open awareness and insight on our path, and if needed help us change direction quickly, much like a dragonfly. So I think there's some similarity there. So having the Labradorite as a dragonfly ring, I think, is a really perfect little talisman for if you are on a path of transformation and change, that maybe this will be a nice little talisman to remind you of listening into that inner wisdom and guidance as you're on your path. That's a size 10 and R3887. That one's 119. We definitely have the dragonfly design in other stones. So you can have a look again at the style code on our website and you'll be able to find which other ones we have in stock. Again, we can order those in different sizes on request. Can I get a 5 in that? I think I have asked about getting a 5, but I'll happily make a note about ordering or seeing if we can get a size 5 in lab. I think you might have asked for garnet in this one before, Gaynor, and when I asked my supplier, he didn't have garnet at the time, but if I ask again when I see him next, then I'll see if I can get the Labradorite, or if you just want me to see what I can get in a 5, I can also ask. This is a really transparent faceted lab. I'll turn my flash off for a sec so you can see the color a bit better. The flash kind of makes it just appear really transparent, but it's got beautiful color. So that's a size 11. So 11's the largest size that we have in our rings in lab at the moment. That is 160 and code is 2733. So that one is just one of our unique pieces. I probably can get a similar style upon request in other sizes. And as I mentioned, we do try and be as size inclusive as possible with our rings and our jewellery to accommodate from sizes, possibly from a 3 in some styles. 3 and 4 we can only get a couple of designs in, but all the way up to a 13 we can definitely get in some stones. And we have, I think, in turquoise and a couple of others in 12 and 13 at the moment. So you'll be able to, I think do we call it a size inclusive collection? I'm trying to think, Michelle.
I think it's called larger ring size.
I think we've just got a larger ring size collection online, where you can find some of those items if that is your sizing. So code KRGJ2727, and that one is only $80, and that's really quite pretty. Loving those flat faceted lab rings, just to really catch lots of color and light from different angles. We did originally have quite a few of them in stock. These are the only ones I currently have. But we still have quite a good collection there. So the last pieces I haven't shown yet are the carved Labradorite. Now, we've got two gorgeous little flower rings which match the pair of earrings that I showed earlier, the big dangly ones. And there is one pendant as well. So the rings I have only in size 10 and 11. Quite pretty and unique, seeing the little flower design. I have had pendants of this in before as well, so we can get those upon request. $185, size 11, 3735. So that was the 11. There is also a 10. I have had these in smaller sizes too before, so you can compare the two stones there. So 10 and 11. The size 11, that one is also $185 and code 3735. So you can find all these on our website. I'll just quickly show the pendant, and I might actually hold the earrings up to my ear with the pendant on and the ring just to show the set. That's got beautiful flash and color. It's a little bit of, I think it's meant to be a sunflower actually. That is KPGJ 2509 and 242. It's got a little bit of extra texture along the setting there, but really nice strong flash on that piece. Put that on, and I'll just hold the earrings up to my face. Oops. Okay, so we've got that with the beautiful long dangly earrings. These are different designs obviously, but I just wanted to show if you wanted to make a little bit of a almost set out of these. Oops, hang on. The tags, a little hard to show that side, but I'm just trying to show the ring and the earrings together. They are similar size together. So they're the only carved ones that we currently have in stock for the lab. I don't have many other carved pieces, but occasionally I do come across them. I think we might have an aquamarine actually that's in carved, like a flower. So I think other than our bracelets in lab, that is all of the lab that we currently have in stock. So the bracelets that we have, there are a couple of grades and sizes. The highest quality one, which we call a AA grade, because it's quite gemmy, has really good flash. We have a couple of these left in stock. They have sort of greeny and blue coloured flash. I'll take this off for a sec. And they're quite a clear bead. So those ones are $65, and you can find those. They're 8mm Lab AA grade if you just look up Labradorite bracelet on our website. And then we also have not as high grade lab, but it does still have some flash on it. And I'll put my flash on to show the beads a bit better. This is also available in a 6mm, is that right? I think that's actually 7mm. Hang on, that was incorrectly tagged. Okay, that's a 7.5mm, and we also have a 8mm. So on the website there should be 7.5 and 8, and then you've got the AA grade as well. So the 7.5 is only $22, and the 8mm is $30, and then it's $65 for the higher quality one. So that is all of the lab bracelet styles that we do.